All right. Good morning, traders. All right, here we go. Let's get this going. Let's go and get you live on TikTok. Right now, guys, I'm watching AMC over 42. I think over 42, we can easily see this up towards 44 today. Might see a bounce off this trend line, and we could see a nice ascending triangle breakout maybe. If we can hold this uptrend, I think if we crack 42, again, you could buy it at 40.16 and then risk around, you could risk like 1.2%. Morning, hey, Crowsview, thank you, Crowsview. Awesome, glad to have you back, glad to see you. Pop in the chat, how are you doing today? I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, just popped in, I am watching AMC over 42. If we can get a successful retest of this uptrend, we might be able to see this crack this, it might kind of be ascending triangle. I mean, it kind of, again, support, the resistance is also a zone, not just a level. Thoughts on coin, Riot, and Tesla. So Tesla is actually, I think we could see TSLA up to, it's already above 850. If we can hold 850, then I think we can continue higher. Again, for some reason, TD Ameritrade, my friend had 3 shares of Tesla at an average price of like 3 something, because me and him both bought it. I sold at the top, and I told him to sell, but he didn't sell. So he's been holding forever. But we had it below 775, just because if it cracked below this rising wedge, we would continue to fall. But we've just continued to run, which is unfortunate. It sold at 790 for him, even though it didn't crack it, because we set it right in here on these, when it was on these days, and it never hit. But I think we could see Tesla maybe back up to break 850. We don't have much resistance until 9. So earnings, they're on the road to having the most, or the highest earnings for any automaker. So I am looking to see Tesla over 850 today, room to 9. But again, Tesla, I don't like the volume for it to continue going. We had really high volume yesterday, which is what I wanted to, or not really high, but we had increasing volume yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a small gap down, maybe down to around, not gap down, a small move to the downside, maybe down to like 845, 843 before ripping higher. But right now, I'm just kind of going through my watches. For you guys on YouTube or on TikTok, I'm watching AMC over 40. Would you guys on TikTok, do you want to see my screen like this, or would you rather see my face like this? Whatever you guys want to do. Thank you guys for the likes. So we're going to go ahead and actually sift through our watch list, guys. Right now, this week, I'm watching SQ, DraftKings, and Zoom. I have, if you guys want to, I have price targets, entries, stop losses, my whole trade plan on those 3 on my YouTube. So screen thoughts on flash loan arbitrage. I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and talk. Then we have Coin and Riot. Let's look at Coin and Riot. Coinbase. Increasing volume yesterday, downtrend break. Got rejected off that 282 level. We do have a gap to fill down at 260, and I do expect us to fill that in the next few days. It depends really, because we have really high volume. Which is good, but I would like to see a small pullback, maybe a retest of 260 before continuing higher. Again, we might not even pull back to 260. That's kind of a far pullback for Coinbase. But, I mean, that's right into that OT, or that 50 and 61.8% level. So that would be actually a very healthy pullback for Coinbase. So look for resistance on Coinbase at around 282, maybe around yesterday's high at like 281. So I am going to be looking for Coinbase puts for the short term for today. So coin puts below yesterday's high at 280. Room to 260. So I think we could see Coinbase down at maybe not 260, maybe 270 today. We'll see. Computer screen, awesome. Okay, if you guys want to come, good morning, Yasmin. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. On TikTok, if you guys want to see my screen and my beautiful face, come over to YouTube. And we have Riots. Good morning, HX. and then I can look at Riot here in a sec. Increase. This is just what's going on here with HX. Let's see what happened. News. Not seeing any public news. Just So I don't know what's going on with HX. Let's go and look at. I think it's Markets Insider. I'm not too sure how to find Market Insider business. See the buying for it. I'm not too sure what website it is, but I think there has to be some Market Insider buying here for a potential buy the rumor, sell the news. Because there is no, I don't see any fundamentals unless gut jump for a sec, work all. Okay, okay, sounds good. Thank you for the follow. If you guys could tap that like button on TikTok, I'd really appreciate it. So I'm not too sure. I mean, where could this go? I mean, break over yesterday's high. We have room back up to. We're gapping up. Why are we gapping up? We're gapping up 15%. We've decreasing volume. There's no news. So I'm not going to really keep it too crazy, just because traders aren't really watching it. And yesterday we've had 4 million, which is a good amount of volume. But just give me a sec. I need to turn my other chat room down. Wait, hold on. Is that okay? Never mind. I thought I saw like a gap up of like 300% or something, but I was just so yeah. Coin puts. Then we're gonna look at crowd again. At crowd, I don't see much for crowd right now. I'm rounding off. Maybe bounce up 260. I don't see anything too crazy for that. Same with Nvidia. Not really watching it right now. SQ is definitely one I'm watching. Again, this is a little crazy, but if you guys want to see me explaining Q, or SQ, go over to the YouTube, and I have a good trade plan for this week for SQ. To SE. Break over that all-time high. We're going to see a lot of volume start to pump in. 59. We're going to do this. It's bothering me. It's 4 cents off. There we go. So break over that all-time high. We have room up to 380. So we're going to be watching SE over all-time high. So SE all-time high, room higher. Airbnb, not a huge fan of it. Coinbase, we already watched Coin. Facebook. Again, I don't long Facebook just because I don't like them at all. I only short it. I don't support their business. I do support their business, and I really like their I like their company, but I just hate the way that they're managing it, because it's totally just destroying the way that we interact with people, just because they're just promoting hate and violence, and they're not doing anything about it. Misinformation. So I just don't support them whatsoever. And I'm not coming from that from one side. I'm coming from both sides of the spectrum here, but I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, right now Zoom. I'm also looking for Zoom. See a bounce potentially, maybe a downtrend break here, decreasing volume. So I am going to create an alert. Create for Zoom, and then we have SQ. Create an alert. We have a DraftKings. So there, I'll get alerted if they come down to my entries or my zones that I'm watching. Now let's go ahead and cover our day trading stocks. Oh, that's not what we're looking at for the day. Again, we have IO. Ribbon to the upside. What's going on here? Shares are trading higher if the company issued Q3 sales guidance from above. Sees Q3 sales 44 to 45 million versus 22 estimates. So they did really well compared to that estimate. So that's good. Then we have VALN BLN, wire shares trading higher pre-market. Company announced met both co-primary endpoints in phase 3 pivot trial. Co-compare. I'm not a huge fan of the price action though, not at all. So, and it's a little high. So I am going to actually delete this off the watch list just because I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. We might see the volume start to step in. Again, look at the daily average. And we don't have a lot of volume at all. We barely have any volume. So we're going to go to EVOL, see what's going on here. Again, there's no volume here at all either. No volume. The highest volume that we have is 50,000 or something. So I am going to remove this from the watch list as well because it doesn't have much liquidity and traders watching it. Daily average, 2,000 and 500,000 in 1 minute. So this is the type of volume that we're going to be looking for because we want to have that liquidity and we want to have those traders watching it for. Now, if we break over that high, we have room up to 180 for ADMP. Not a fan, not giving us too much. We have AGRX, so that's also going to be. I'm not a huge fan of it, but again, right now this is what we have to work with, and that's why we made our watch list for the day on AMC, Coin, and SE. We also are watching SQ, DraftKings, and Zoom for the potential swing trade. So let's actually go and look at what we can. We got AMC, Coin, and SE. So right now AMC. Again, I'm looking for it to come up and break 42. Break 42, we have room up to 44. I'm looking actually for the October 22nd $40 call. And for coin, let's see what happens here. We're gapping down, so these calls are going to be cheaper. We're at 275 right now. We are dropping actually. I'm gonna be looking for for Coinbase puts. I want it to bounce off 280 and then continue to pull back. I want to see a double top, and then we can continue to pull back again. We're gonna be looking at puts here. I think we could see it come down to 260 potentially. So I am going to be looking for maybe a $265 call. Or put, excuse me. For Coinbase. Then we were watching SE over those all-time highs. Over those all-time highs, I think we have room back up to 280 potentially. 270 delta. I think I'm going to go with the 360 calls. So SE is definitely one that I'm watching right out of the gate. I mean, I'm also watching IO, ADMP, but nothing's really. I mean, we had a nice bounce off that downtrend. I want to see it come back, maybe hold like 40, 50. I want to see it break and then continue higher for AMC. We have a dollar move here. This is a 3-to-1 profit loss ratio for AMC, but for Coinbase, room down to 260 really. Come up, find resistance, risking above those highs. And I think we could have room back down, maybe to 280. That's a lot, that's 7%. I mean, so maybe not exactly that much, maybe down to like 265, 267. Maybe catch that 4% move here. We are gapping down. I want to see it come up, fill the gap, and then dump a little bit harder. What did we actually close at? Okay, we closed at 280.60. So I do want to fill this gap back up to 280 before moving lower. For coin. GPRO, is it time to buy back in? Let's look. GRPO. Oh, my bad. GPRO. We have decreasing volume yesterday with a larger spread. That's telling me that, okay, there's absolutely no buyers in the market right now, but there's also sellers aren't looking to take it lower. They're just profit taking. So I am looking for GoPro to maybe hold this $865 level. I want to see decreasing volume the next few days and a bounce. As long as we don't break this low, I think we could see GRPO. Actually, if we do see that in the next few days, I'm going to add this to my swing trading watch list just because I think this is actually a very good opportunity to catch. I would like to see a nice double bottom, not break this low, and then with 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, looking for that 4th touch on a higher low, room back to 10, and then potentially 10.05 and 11. So I am going to be watching GoPro, and I'm going to keep that on a high watch over the next few days and weeks potentially here. So GoPro, I think, is a good play. Guys, if you've ever had Rain Energy, I suggest it. It has 300 milligrams of caffeine. So it gets you going. It gets you going. But later in my trading career, when I get much bigger with streaming on YouTube, I'm going to reach out and try to get sponsored by them because I like drinking them, and it helps me focus because it's a energy drink and helps your mental mindset. We have ADMP kind of cupping, maybe see a potential reversal here. Gets FDA approval. So FDA approval for ADMP it's pretty big. Last time we gap up, gave everything back. I don't know the news on that, but actually let's zoom in and we gap up here. I mean, we really don't have much for I don't see much gapping up. Going gap up, ran, dumped, ran. I mean, it's just choppy. Gap up, ran, give everything back. You don't want to hold this. Whoa, something's going on with So, I mean, I am watching ADMP. Gap up, gave everything back. This stock has a history of gapping up and giving a lot back. That didn't. Gap up, ran. That wasn't super significant, though. Nice pump. Small gap up, ran. So I'm not a huge fan of this. I mean, of the price action. For ADMP. Let's go and look at AGRX. What's going on with AGRX? Every time it gaps up, I don't see much where it gaps up. Gap down significantly there. Wow, very choppy. Yeah, I don't see anything where it's significant. I mean, small gap up, run, but that's not enough for me to take a trade on it. Then we have, so IO, I was watching that. I mean, I'm not too sure if we did this already. Yeah, gap up, run, give everything back. So, right, gap. I think we already did ION, but fuck it. Gap up, run, small. So. We have around 17 minutes till market open. I'm going to buy 20% into Geo at open bell. Well, within the first 1 or 5 minutes or so. It depends on what else we see. I need to watch closely. Yes, let's go ahead and actually 25% good average in. Oh my god, I keep typing in that wrong. All right, very good average in. We are dipping. We have increased with really high volume. So we pulled back. What this is telling me on the 4-hour is that we had really high volume on this candle, if we look, but we got absolutely absorbed. So you know what that's telling me? That like, okay, the sellers were bringing it down, but buyers are buying it up and they're just moving it down, moving it down. I am wanting to see a bounce to confirm that this candle is actually a hammer candle with really high volume. See how like the relative volume there is absolutely crazy. So I do want to see a nice bounce for GRPO. Again, I might be looking for a potential swing here. For GRPO, I think bounce off 865, room back up to 11 potentially. I can look at REI in a sec. I'm just doing my seeing how much you could potentially get. I'm looking at the November 12th. Looking at the November 12th, maybe a $850 call. I'm gonna just see what one does. Oh, that only goes up to 930. I think we can come up to. I'm just doing 11, just max. We come up to 11. I mean, if we come up to 10, or in the next I mean, you could get $100 or 100%. Comes up to 11. I mean, yeah, you could easily smack this. So I do think this is a very good opportunity if you're buying shares or calls, whatever. I think we have a lot of good opportunity if we see this hold. For GRPO. And again, I don't think it's really following the market, which is good. We don't want it to really follow the market. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. So let's go ahead and look at REI. Yeah, there it is. Could be flagging. We have really light volume. Break over those highs. I mean, we have room back up to again, this is at 416. So here's break over those highs. I mean, I really see room back up to $5 potentially. Not really much resistance until 5 for REI. Break over 5. I think around 550 is your next target for REI. LMFA. Let's look. Very high volume yesterday. I'm not a huge fan of it, really, at all. We got pumped up and then immediately got absorbed by sellers. Yeah, that was a nice gap up, pulled back. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know if there was any news on that. A couple of low flow. I don't know if I'm trying higher. See, there's no news for LMFA. So PD. I'm not too sure. Price direction, is that what that P/D means? Now we have increasing in volume on this candle. We popped up in that 770 range and then immediately got a pullback. What I would actually want to see here, because we might have a slight pullback, maybe down to around $7 for the potential cup and handle for the break. And if we do a measured move for FCEL, I mean, we could see this potentially back up to around $10. I mean, first target's going to be obviously is going to be around 950, and then potentially $10 for FCEL. But I want to see this hold it a higher low. If we can see it hold 7, maybe even hold like 650, then I think we could see FCEL absolutely rip. VZ. We have about the same amount of volume. I'm not a huge fan of that. Usually I want to see increasing volume to the downside. Let's go ahead and use our Fibonacci retracement tool. Top to the bottom. We see we pulled back. We had about the same amount of volume right to the 50% level. I don't like to see that really high wick with about the same volume. That's telling me that they're getting absorbed by sellers. So we might see a red day for VZ today. And we could this could be gearing up for a bull or bear flag, so we might be able to put it lower. And if it does break that previous low, and where could it go? I mean, down to 50 is going to be a first price target, and then potentially this low at 49 for Verizon. Watch list. Right now, my watch list is IO, ADMP, AGRX, and then for options, I'm watching AMC, break over 42, room to 44. I'm watching Coinbase for puts below yesterday's high, looking for of 280. I want to see it find a resistance on 280, room to 260, 265. We have SE, over all-time high. I think we have room up to 370 and then 380. Euro JPY, that's a Forex, so I have no idea. I do mainly equities. And I do some cryptocurrencies as well, but I don't trade cryptocurrencies. I invest. Again, Dave, if you want to see that watch, just come over to the YouTube. Right now, I mean, we have 10 minutes left till market open. We're just sitting on our hands, waiting to see good opportunity. And right now, I'm watching. I think let's go ahead and cover what for our options watch list are we going to cover right out of the gate. AMC gives us around a 2% or a $2 return on our potential play. Again, so we're going to see the highest risk to reward. We're risking around $1.43 for the potential break, and maybe room back to 8% today. So this is going to be a longer day. So AMC's giving us a potential opportunity of that. AMC or Coinbase puts at 260, room down to 266, $12. So we're potentially $12 of profit there for calls. We did have increasing volume yesterday with really high to the close, which I wasn't a fan of. We'll have to see what happens because again, I'm not going to buy it if we break over 280. SE, I am looking for it over 280, 260. So SE is actually the last options play that I'm watching. Thank you for the follow. Just because I'm not a fan of buying all-time highs breaks like this. So, and FAMI thoughts receives BC and HACCP certification. That's pretty good. I would be looking for the break of the downtrend for FAMI. Break of the downtrend for FAMI. I mean, we were back up to 40 cents, and the next target's 45 for FAMI. I mean, I would like to see us hold this $35 level, or 35-cent level, but that might not happen. I mean, as long as we hold this previous low of 32 or 33, I'm pretty bullish on it for FAMI. Guys, and if you guys are in Bitcoin, watch out for the potential false move. We can see here, this was back last time we broke the all-time highs here. We popped up in this key level. This, again, very, very key level. Popped up, hit the top, dumped again before we're continuing. So I do think we're going to see a classic buy the rumor, sell the news for BTC. Just because, the futures, Bitcoin futures, people are buying the anticipation for the Bitcoin futures right now. And I think we're going to see a dump after it. And it could go either direction. There's been a lot of anticipation for the Bitcoin bull run this year, in the next few months. Again, we could see it pop up to 100,000. I have a price target of 100,000 if this bull run continues. But we could also easily continue to dump to the downside. Maybe this would be a really nice double top. And what I'd be looking for is, if we break this down uptrend, that is something that I'm going to be wary of. And again, my strategy for buying for the bear market is going to be buying at the 200-day moving average on the weekly chart. So I'm not going to be buying Bitcoin until we see it come down to the 200-day moving average. See, we can see we topped, pulled back to the 200-day moving average, and then bounced off of it, and then that was the low. So I am looking for Bitcoin to drop to the 200-day moving average. And it's kind of we don't have the data for before, which is unfortunate because I'm not too sure if it was just riding it, but I don't think it would be. So that is my strategy for buying in the bear market. It's very simple. TMST. And when it bounces off that 200 SMA, I'm going to absolutely load up on Bitcoin and altcoins, everything. We have TMST. I really don't see much bullish or bearish movement. I would like to stay above this previous low, make a nice double bottom, then we can not have room higher. But I really don't want to see it break that $12 level, and we really have room down to $10.50, maybe even $9. We do have a gap to fill at $10, so it's very possible that we see it kind of crack, but again, you have to see what happens with TMST. Excuse me. Then we got hard work pays off. We have ADMP, AGRX, AMC, Coin, and SE. So right now, AMC and Coinbase are our top stocks to watch for swing trades. Actually, I do have SQ, BKNG, and I'm also watching ZM. And I'm actually going to rename this watch list. Edit day trading, because I don't. Just doing it today's watch list because, I'm not really. I mean, these are more swing trades, but I am watching them for today. PROG. Oh, yeah. Let's see what PROG is doing. Gapping up. That's what we're talking about. Again, I'm looking for this decreasing volume. We're back above that 280. We're at 230 actually now, breaking above those yesterday's high. If we can hold yesterday's high and break over that 236 level, oh yeah, baby. Get in that price action here. I want to see it break above, maybe come up to 270, maybe come up to 260, have a small pullback, nice cup and handle, break over that. And we'll be printing money, baby. Woo! Make it off, fast break, take it off, money bands, wow, wow, wow. I think we can easily see it come. I think PROG has a lot of room to the upside. I'm kind of mad. I mean, I bought my calls right in here. Again, I sold a little bit of my profit because I didn't know if this was going to hold or not, just because of how much it moved up. But I still have my options waiting for it to continue to rip to the upside. So I am watching PROG. We have around 2 minutes left till market open. Has been a blessing to me. It has been to me too. I love it. I love it. I love it. And let's see how many views my my top stocks to watch for this week has. I've been reading my buys and sells very successfully. Hey, yeah, that's all it is. And you're obvious. I mean, the traders will have losing trades, losing streaks. I have this like, I don't even know, piece of paper that I have on. I am consistent. And before I sit down at my computer every day, I read this. I am consistent. Everything is random. Never risk more than 3% on a single trade. It's okay not to trade. I will always have a stop in place. I will have at least 3 reasons to jump into every trade. I will have consistent position sizing. You will have losing streaks. Because it's really all about probability. No trader knows where it's going to go realistically. They have a hunch because they have probabilities that are in their favor. We have WTRH OLO partnership. Yeah, PROG. I'm watching PROG. The short float is also pretty tight. I am looking for a nice potential squeeze for PROG here in the next few. I don't like how we have hot or smaller volume than this candle. Look how big of a spread. It's like double the spread. So I'm just not a fan of that. We are holding our profits though. With WTH, break over that 150 level. I mean, we have room to potentially 180 for WTRH. Is there any news on it today? Partnership. Okay, there is news. There is news. You're right. You were correct. You were correct. It's not on the scanners. And what's the volume? The volume's very small, which is not what I want to see. So I am going to keep this. I am not going to watch it just because of the volume. If I see it pop on the scanners, we'll see. Absolutely. Sometimes I'm wrong and I buy in. That's why I'm first buyer in a very small. Yep. Scaling in. Oh, SQ enter. SQ coming down to that level. We're going to see SQ bounce off around 242. DraftKings. I want to see DraftKings break. I want to see DraftKings break that low. We have ZM. I want to see a little bit more of a pullback here. SQ. Here's this pullback. SQ's pulling back to where we want it. SQ, baby. SQ. Let's go. Come on down, SQ. Thank you for the follow. Yep, this is what we're talking about. And at the same time, my antidote. She's the noose around my neck. I couldn't ask for a better rope. You're like a tide bomb ticking away. We have DraftKings ripping. Yep, okay. ZM. Not the bounce that we wanted. So they're not. And we're watching AMC for the bounce. I want to see it pull back light volume. And potentially buy this. Yep, I want to see it come down into that around 460 for AMC. Then we have Coinbase. I want to see Coinbase pop up to. I want to see it pop up. Okay, we are having very light volume, so I do want to see that retest of 260 or 280. Excuse me, and then we have SE over those all-time highs. Not getting that bullish momentum. So right now, our top stocks to watch are Coin and AMC for swing trades, or for the day trades. Let's go ahead and check our IOs. Very high volume. About 1,500% more. ADMP. Maybe potentially flagging here. RG or AGRX. AMC's ripping. Getting that movement. That's what we wanted to see. That's exactly what we wanted to see. But I don't like this RSI. So I do want to see a nice pop up and then a pullback, maybe a hold of 441 before the break for AMC. And then I also want to see Coinbase again. I definitely want to see Coin pull up and then before ripping to the downside again. Go ahead and set a alert just so I can get filled. And we have SE over those highs. We want to see this come down. I want to see it pull back in here. All right. Well, what strike are you looking at for SQ? SQ. I am looking for it to pull back into this level, and then I think we have room up to. Again, I mean, I'm thinking maybe like a November 12th dollar strike. That's 25 days away. That is a very high theta though. So I might go out for the 19th with 32 days away. I am looking for maybe 255 to $257 call. That's around $700 to $800. I want to see a pullback. We have DraftKings over those. DraftKings absolutely exploding. So we're getting that bullish reaction off DraftKings. And then ZM. It didn't pull back to where I wanted it to, so it's okay. I'm still waiting a little bit, but IO. Right now, ADMP ripping to the upside. I mean, don't like. Oh, whoops. I don't like that high volume there. Yep. That just dumps. I think ADMP is going to dump the rest of the day. It has a history of doing that. What do I think of UPST? Dumping. Very light volume, though. I mean, we are making higher lows. We're making lower lows while the RSI is making higher lows. So we could see a potential reversal here for UPST. Down 6%. What's the news on this? Are trading lower after B of A Securities downgrade the stock from a neutral to underperform and announce a $300 price target. So I wouldn't be looking to buy this long at all. Just because this is a $300 price target. And why would you buy it over 300 if there's a price target for 300? We have IO. IO's I think is going to dump for the rest of the day. We're kind of curling off. And we are that really high volume there, which is not what I would like. So let's go to look at AMC. AMC, that bounce was pretty nice. Nice bull flag. I am looking for AMC over 42. PROG ripping. Woo! That's what we're talking about. Nice gap. We have light volume today. I want to see. Let's go ahead and add my sets volume indicator. There we go. Add selected. So okay. Volume today is still at 25%. Volume, it's 65 though. So I do want to see PROG rip. What was that message? ZM. What's going on with ZM? ZM is above that. So we are looking at DraftKings. DraftKings ripping up SQ. Looking for that pullback into this level again. SC broke that high. Looking for this to, now it's this, we're at the new all-time high. I want to see increasing volume now. I want to see a lot of volume start to come in. I want to see us pull back and retest. Right now we just broke above. It's a false breakout. We could see a nice market maker move here where it pulls up, breaks a new high. Any videos you recommend for learning options? I don't have any videos at hand. Just I would start looking up in the money, out of the money, strike price, theta, the Greeks. But yeah, just options explain. I'm not really too sure. We are watching Coinbase again. Bounce. Here's that bounce off or that 280. Again, we didn't have that high volume. I would like to see really high volume on this doji candle to confirm the move lower, but it's not moving lower like I wanted it to. We have AMC again over that $42 level. Stick to the script. We're at ADMP. Not a fan. AIO. Hello, Wazy. Welcome home. Yeah, and I'm a blunt blowing. Try showing. I don't get Sorry, BBIG, BTBT, Hunt. All right, let's look at it. Guys, come over to YouTube. I'm not really looking at my TikTok screen very much because it's facing away from me. So if you want me to see your comments more, come over to the YouTube and I can read it. I'll see it faster. Increasing volume yesterday with a higher spread. I don't like BBIG at all right now. I mean, yes, it's moving up, but I do think that it's going to. We're at 7% of the daily volume. I think we have room more to the downside for BBIG. Then we have BTBT. Break above 11. We have room up to 1170. We have room up to 12 and then 1280. So let's go. PROG is ripping. I like that. I want to see decreasing volume on the pullback. We have Zoom. Zoom, that would have been a great call if we were able to capitalize on that, but our entries were a little bit too early. Or too low, which is unfortunate, but that would have been a nice double bottom here. Decreasing volume, looking for it to flag. We have DraftKings. DraftKings not really pulling back to our entry, so we might actually have to get rid of this call. SQ, I want to see it pull back a little bit more here. Yeah, that would have been a great entry there. I want to see a comeback and retest, decreasing volume. I want to see definitely a nice double bottom for the potential high for SQ. SE, I am liking that broke above. I want to make sure that we don't see a double top. We have Coinbase coming in, finding that resistance here. I want to see a double top here, potentially for Coin. I am looking for... This is a day trade, so I would be buying puts down to around 260. So yeah, I am looking for Coinbase to find resistance at. I can look at PTO in a sec. Give me one. I'm still trying to just nail my trades. So, risking the high a day. AMC over 42. Decrease. I want to see this. I want to see a nice cup in hand. I want to see a pullback, bull flag. So, nice bounce. We're at Coinbase again. Find resistance on 280. I want to see high volume with a high spread. Because this, I don't like this RSI. The RSI on the 1 hour is good in our direction. So I want to see a slow pullback, kind of pushing up, and then see this kind of maybe come up to 50 or so, and then potentially finding resistance on. I'm not too sure right now. So. Actually, we have SE. I'm not going to take SE at the all-time highs. I was not a fan of that, actually. We have SQ. SQ, I want to see it pull back just a tiny bit more. And then we also are looking for... Again, PROG, guys. I think PROG could rip today. Increasing volume. First 15 minutes, we're already 30% of the actual 245. Come on, break 245. Break 245. I know you want to. Oh, man, there's so much. Break the seller. Oh, he's getting filled. Come on, get filled. I know you want to. Let's see. I can't see this. I want to see this guy get filled. He's got filled. Break over 245. I know you want to. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's see it. It's gone. That big seller's gone. We need to see that big seller. Here he is. Here he is. We need to see him start to get taken out. Let's see what's happening. He's at 288, 290. Oh, no, we're getting rejected, but it looks like buyers are still starting to take it in. He's back. He's back. He's starting to get filled. 10 shares. He's adding to it. 10. He's getting filled. He's starting to get filled. Look for the crack soon. Look for the crack at 245. Look for the crack. 3. Oh, nope, he's not. He's got... Here we go. 245. The buyers are looking to take it a lot higher here. 900, 992. He's adding to his position, guys. We're just getting rejected. There's a big seller. We can't take him out. Yeah, very solid resistance. Break over 245. We're going to rip today. Break over 245. We're going to break 250 for sure. We have room up to 270 if we break 245. That big seller, if we take him out, we have a lot of room to the upside today. We have Zoom. That would have been a great trade, but again, it's not. SQ could pull back a little bit more. Coinbase finding resistance. Here we go. We have decreasing volume. I want to see a nice double top. Here we go. Increase. I want to see us not break 280, break this previous high. Then we have room down to 260 potentially here. Buy coin puts. And we have a $267 put. Our delta is 26. Here's this. I want to see it not break. I want to see it. We have SQ pulling back. DraftKings. ZM. Very light volume. We didn't fill the gap. I mean, we kind of... This was back at the 13th. This is the 13th, so I wanted to come back down to a little bit more here for SQ. IO, not a fan, deleting that. I'm deleting this too. PTO in. Sorry, again, I don't look at my TikTok is facing away from me. So if you guys want me to see your chats faster, come over to YouTube. Links in bio. PTO in. Increasing, I mean, I want to see a double bottom. I don't want to see it break 80, 91. Then we have room to back to 90, break 90, 95, and then $100 for PTO in. Again, Peloton. I think I'm not a huge fan of Peloton just because I do think people are going to actually start to want to get back out and not be on a bike. People are tired of being in their homes. So, again, AMC over 42 up to 44. We have Coinbase. Here's that resistance. Finding resistance. We have decreasing volume now. We're kind of curling off. We have decreasing volume here. Let's see if I can get filled up for Coinbase at 310. Here, where am I? I'm looking for the implied volatility is 65. So that's not bad at all. We might be flagging here though. So I'm going to wait a little bit. I don't want to see this break all-time highs. We are getting that. AMC, Coinbase, SQ. Okay, SQ, I want it to continue to come down. Now we have increasing volume. I want to see this close. We might have room lower. Kind of curling off now. Nice double top. If we break this low, I think we have room lower. That's 80.03. Just saw some GoPro. Oh, yeah. GPPRO. You're right. I need to look at that. Hey. You got in at 879? That good. Nice, nice, nice double bottom. ZM. Coinbase. There's the coin. Oh, nope. Coin is ripping. Guys, that's why I didn't anticipate it. Because I wanted to see it. It might have been flagging over 280. So I am going to delete this order now. But we could find resistance on this pre-market high. Don't break over those pre-market highs. I think we're going to come down to potentially 270. That RSI is getting higher. And on the 1 hour RSI might remake. We'll see what happens. Price action, if we do break above, if we do come back up to around 286 and the RSI is not back up at 86 as well, then we are going to break lower. So and we have decreasing volume. This is just for the RSI to so we have SQ. I want to see this come back down a little bit more, down, get oversold a little bit more before I actually continue to get SQ. Oh, my dog's down here. I didn't even know that. We have ZM. Looking for ZM. It's a little bit, that was almost a great trade, but PROG dumping, but we have very light volume on this dump, which is what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see. But we did break this lower. We did this low, so I'm not a fan of that, actually. GRPO is one that we're watching. I might be looking for the 39-day away strike. I might add into this small. I might actually look to maybe catch 3 shares here, or maybe or 3 contracts at 56. Let's see if we can get in here. Stops are below 580. Stops are below. So GRPO, I am in GRPO. And that implied volatility kind of fucked me up. So below this low at 856, I am going to sell. Crate alert. Here we go. Oh, so that's what it is. Oh, I have to. At or above, at or below. So if GRPO breaks below, then I'm going to be able to sell. Now, so I got into. We have DraftKings, SQ. I want to see a pullback. Coinbase, it's pumping up here. Pumping up. If we find resistance, again, look at this RSI. We're back up at those highs, but the RSI is much lower. That's called RSI divergence. Actually, no. I forget what I said on that one. So, forget what I said. Actually... So, well, yeah, forget. I was messing around. If RSI divergence is when we have a high, and if this continues to break up to 290 and the RSI is below this previous high, that's RSI divergence. I'm looking for AMC over 42. Over 42, we have room higher. Coinbase again. We have, again, I think I want to find resistance on these highs, and then I think we can continue to come down lower. Here's SQ looking to come back, looking to come down just a little bit. I might look for 30, maybe 39. Nope. I might look for 32 days away. I think we could see it back up to, I have a price 260 maybe. I want to see it come back down to around 244. Let's see if we can snipe an entry at around 250 or 256. Decreasing volume, we're about to be oversold. I like this decreasing volume pullback and decreasing, and now we're getting that higher volume. So I'm going to try to get in at 604. My stops are below the. I'm in. Looking for it to move higher now for SQ. So we're in on SQ. We're looking for the break of the downtrend. Might have bought it a little bit too early here, though, which is okay. But I do want to see it pull back. I might risk a little bit higher than that. But I do think if SQ... What's your opinion on the price of PROG? Could be in the week or two. I think we could... I mean, I don't know about in a week, but I think we could easily see PROG back up to 4 in the next few days, or next few weeks to months. SQ, so I bought the November 19th, November 19th with a 262 call, 262.50. I think we could easily. I think we could see this back up to 265 or 267. So if it comes up. If it comes up to 260, I think by the end of this week, which is I think is possible, we could be up a good amount. So I am looking for SQ to hold this level, nice pullback and break and hold for to move higher. Do you think we're seeing an upward trend in TRB? Too choppy. I don't see an upward trend at all. We might have a higher low here, but it's just way too choppy for me to tell. So let's go ahead and look at our Coinbase puts. Coinbase ribbon to the upside still, which is good. We might be able to catch the move lower. We're SQ, we're in. GRPO, we're in. Looking for those calls. I'm in on GRPO. PROG, looking for that. ZM, that was unfortunate that we weren't able to capitalize on that. We want to actually see this pull back a little bit more. DraftKings is now sitting below that low. I would like to see it kind of break. And again, if it breaks this, look at this level. Breaks this low, we have room lower, I believe. Light volume on today, nice bullish reaction. We could see it potentially continue to dump. Coinbase ripping AMC over 42. And then I got in at SQ, right? Yeah, I got in at SQ. I think SQ has a lot of room. Let's see. If SQ comes down to around 242, how much will I be losing? Oh, okay. 242. Okay, I'm risking around 242.50. So I'm risking around $100 for the potential to gain 255, 262. $100 for the potential to gain 700 on SQ. So I think this is a good potential for me. This is a good play. Decreasing volume, that's what I like to see. Decreasing volume pullback. I want to see it start to take over for SQ. Now we see AMC. AMC's ripping. I don't like to see this. Now, if we break this high and this RSI is not above that $76 level, we are having RSI divergence and we are going to continue lower. Again, this is RSI divergence. See how high this RSI was? RSI is lower. Now we have a higher high. I do think we are actually going to break this downtrend. So I am going to stop looking for the AMC put or call. So AMC's off the watch list. We have Coinbase. Coinbase looking to pop up. How's GoPro doing? It's okay. It's patiently. PROG, I'm waiting for PROG to hold this level. We have decreasing volume. I want to see us hold 218. I'm looking for SQ to all right, and WTRH is moving. WTRH. It is moving. It is moving indeed. Now where could it go? It is a slow day. It is a pretty slow day. We have increasing volume on this candle. I do not like that. I do not like that. See how we have the same spread or the same volume on this kind of spread? This is telling me sellers are now looking to enter. We are overbought too, and overbought on the 1 hour. So expect a pullback, maybe down to about 156, 150, and hopefully we'll hold that. If we don't hold that, we have room lower. So be careful. Be careful. We also have. And Coinbase looking to a decreasing volume. I want to see a doji candle. Break below 47.54. We have room to 45. Let's see what he has to say. Coinbase SQ. Now here we go. They were kind of moving now. I like that entry. So now we have DraftKings, not a fan. ZM, kind of having a nice pullback here. But again, your stops have to be... All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to go to the restroom. All right. Again, I'm not going to buy Zoom right now, even though it was on my watch list, just because it's not really how I want it to. There we go. SQ is moving for us. I want to see it rip today. What's the SPY doing? SPY's down. But we are seeing a nice reversal. Very light volume, decreasing. How is the SPY? How does this? I mean, for SQ is pretty choppy with it. I think it really follows it, but I do want to see a small break the downtrend with a move higher. Because I mean, yeah, the SPY does move, but SQ, sorry. Coinbase puts. Looking for Coinbase puts here. We're kind of getting really, I mean, I want to see a selling climax. but I don't see a selling climax yet. You have SE over room to all-time high. I'm deleting that. So let's go ahead and delete. Okay, we don't have SE. Coinbase, DraftKings. DraftKings is not the move right now. ZM, I'm up ZM. Not ZM. I don't have any things on ZM. But I am looking for ZM for an entry potential here. So I'm not a fan of ZM right now. PROG, we're coming back up to that 240 level. GPRO, I'm up 18 bucks on that right now. I am looking for a move higher. Sideways days so far. DNN is Rocky. Yes, I have some DNN. I think I have 1,000 DNN right now. I'm not too sure what my price target, what my entry's at. So let's go ahead and take a peek at that. I'm up $66 today so far, waiting for it to continue higher. Let's look at Fidelity. Let's see what happens with Fidelity. Let's see. Hey man, how's it going? It's going pretty good. You popped in at a good time. If you were looking to catch some swing trades, I think I have some good ones. Right now I'm in SQ. I think we have a break of the downtrend with room higher. I mean, we're getting some actual really nice bullish movement here. So now once we break 250, my stop's coming up to break even or this low. So have you seen DNN yet? Is DNN moving? Oh, DNN is moving. So give me 1 sec, guys. I need to find something. Here we go. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to figure out how much DNN I have. I got to log into my Fidelity. Log in. Susan. Then we have CCC. Okay, I can look at it later. DNN is moving though. I think I've been holding it for a while, so I would like to see a nice cup and handle. There's a nice cup and handle. This is a 40-cent move, so I think we could see it over 2. I'm up 133% a year. Woo! That's what I like to hear. I'm up $100 today so far. Coinbase. I don't think I'm going to I don't think I'm going to take it long right now or short. Now we have SQ. SQ's ripping to the upside. That's what I want to see. DraftKings watching ZM. Nothing. I want to see it pull back a little bit more. We have PROG, GoPro. I want to see GoPro kind of hold here. So right now I'm in SQ. PROG for the swing trade. And GRPO for the swing trade. I don't think I'm in anything else right now. Monitor, let's see. So I'm in GRPO, PROG, and SQ right now. I'm around 96 bucks on the day. PNL open is around 87. So, and Coinbase is ripping to the upside. I'm glad I didn't take calls there. So I am looking to see these kind of hold. So I do want to see SQ. We're kind of ripping now. Now we're going to see a nice bull flag here. Nice double bottom. I bought right in there. I like this. I like the way that it's moving right now. There it is. I'm up 10% on my play right now, which is good for SQ. I'm gonna wait for it to continue to pump up here. And we have PROG and GoPro. I don't know where I bought GoPro, but I do want to see this start to rip today. DraftKings, and then I also have DNK it's not really setting up how I wanted it to. We have Zoom. That would have been a good trade, but again, it didn't really work out. The SPY is ripping, which is what we want to see, but we have decreasing volume, so. I really like SQ right now. We're ripping. I want to see this crack this on this candle. I want to see it crack 247 on this candle. SQ ripping. Break over those, a nice red to green move on the 15-minute. Break over the high of 247.47. We are going to, where is it? Yeah, break over 247.45. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of volume start to pop in over 247.45. Coinbase, a new high. Now we have RSI divergence. RSI, so I am looking for Coinbase puts. Decreasing volume. How are you seeing decreasing volume? Are you using OBV? I don't know what you mean OBV. And what are you talking about? I'm seeing oh, give me 1 sec. I need to mute. What's moving? SOFI is moving up. What stock were we talking about? But I see decreasing volume here. These are my volume bars as they get smaller and smaller. That's us decreasing volume. And we're about to get oversold. Decreasing volume means that buyers are not looking and are not continuing to buy it up. We have RSI divergence, so I am looking for some puts here on Coinbase. I'm looking for, I might buy around 25 days out. Let's see how, I think we could have room. No, I'm going to buy 18 days out. How bad's the theta? Theta's 37, so you're losing around 40 bucks, 35 bucks. I'm not a huge fan of anything right now. If I look to day trade this, I'll be looking to buy maybe 280 calls. Theta's 97, so you're losing $100 a day if you swing this. And our delta is at 32 bucks. SQ ripping still. SQ got a lot of volume popping in. That's what I love to see. I'm up around 10. I'm up around 12% on SQ. Alrighty, we like that volume in. Like that volume. GRPO is kind of, I want to see GRPO break to 888. PRG, SQ. Again, I am just watching SQ. We have about the same volume. I want to see increasing in volume here. Mark. Okay, here we go. I'm not a fan of that. I really like SQ. I was able to capitalize on that. I think we have a lot of room higher now. GoPro is kind of coming down a little bit, but that's okay. SQ is moving. I want to see this. I want to see it hold us. I think SQ, if we break over the pre-market high today, I'm definitely going to probably take some profits because it looks like 253, come up to 253. I'll be up 250 bucks. I think I'll take, I can't take profits though. I mean, I'll just keep moving my stop up and up and up and up because I do think we have room all the way back up to 257. Come up to 257 tomorrow. I'll be up 63 bucks. But if we break this, I do think we're going to rip. I mean, we have a potential cup and handle here. And this cup and handle is giving us a price target of around, again, that 265. So I think I'm going to take it at 265. I mean, I'm going to, hopefully by this week, I'm going to end it. So by the 22nd, that's when I'm going to sell it. So we'll just go ahead and do October 23rd. I want to see it up to potentially 64, 65. That's PRG trying to break 245. Yes. We broke 245. That seller's gone. I think we could easily see this kind of rip to the upside. Monitor, I'm up to 125 bucks today. SQ, small pullback. Decreasing volume, higher. I want to see this nice hammer candle. Last time we have a nice long hammer candle. Boom. Let's go and look at other previous hammer candles. Hammer candle took a little bit to turn, but again, there's not much. It's stalling. Hammer candle, boom. Hammer candle, boom. So I am looking for, look, this is a downtrend. Hammer candle, boom, break the downtrend, rip. That's what I'm looking for from SQ today. Maybe not today, but I am looking for it for this week for SQ 100%. Coinbase decreasing volume. RSI divergence. Looking for puts here. DraftKings might be forming a bullish pennant. Not a huge fan of it. ZMSQ. PROG. Ripping to upside above 250. Might see a nice cup and handle. I want to see it up to 270. Up to 270. Then a nice, then hopefully a cup and handle. Hey guys, I'm going to end my live stream on TikTok just because I'm not really can't really see your guys' trades. So if you guys want to see my trading for the rest of the day, come over to the YouTube. Links in bio, or just look up Stock Talk Trades, no spaces. So awesome. Thank you guys. Peace. How many followers did I gain? 8 new followers. That's pretty good. Let's see. All right. We have GoPro moving up a little bit there. SQ, I want to see very light volume, but I want to see this kind of rip to the upside today. We are coming in here. We have boom, boom, boom. We were just getting bind, and now we're starting to see the buyers start to step in. If we close today above this low, I'm moving my stop to break even. I'm moving my stop to break even. That's all. That's what how to use level 2 charting. So let's go ahead and go to let's go to PROG. Perfect. PROG's up. Let's go ahead and move here, and let's go ahead and mark our $45 level. So here we have our bids. These are the buyers. Asks, these are the sellers. We have a big seller and a big buyer. Now, when we were coming up into this level, I was looking, every time we hit 45, hold on, I need to mute my other chat room. Every time we were coming up into this level of around 245, I was seeing on the sellers that we had, in whatever this number is, times it by 2. Or not by 2. Just add 2 zeros on the back. So this is actually 23,000 shares that he's trying to sell. Now this is 9,000, that's 8,000. So what I saw on this, on the ask, right when we were reaching over to that $45 level, I saw that we had a big seller at 245 that it was trying to sell like 10 to, I mean, it was in the thousands. And so thousands times 2, that's 100,000. It was trying to sell over 100,000 shares at 245. So what that was telling me is that, okay, we have a big seller at 245. Now, if we get to, because this only shows us limit orders. Now, if we come up and break that 245 level, take out that big seller, now that we know that buyers and like who are just trying to get in, just sitting market by market by market, they're filling that big seller. And if we break that big seller, the supply is gonna be greater, and the buyers are going to push it through, and we are going to rip to the upside. That's what happened here. That big seller probably came back, ripped it, filled them up, and then boom, a big pop. So that's how you use the level 2. Again, it works for the downside. Coming into a key level to the downside, if you have a big buyer and you see that he's starting to get taken out, then you can see it. Then you see like, okay, if he's starting to get taken out now, we might break lower. We will most likely break lower because the people are trying to get in with market orders are overtaking the big buyer with the limit order. Hope that helps. There's probably more things about level 2, but that's all I know to my knowledge, and I'm not going to babble on, and I'm not going to lie to you about my knowledge of this. So, actually, you know what? I'm moving my stops above. Since I'm already up 10%, my stops are back at break even. Not at break even, but at low. So, break that low. I'm definitely going to. Thanks, man. That helps. No problem. No problem. Might be forming an ascending triangle here. Might be forming an ascending triangle. We have a nice top with a nice uptrend, and we also have a downtrend break. So that's what I'm looking for. I want to see this whole 243 now. We have PROG back up to over 250. GoPro, oh, there it is. GoPro's moving. I'm not up anything on the day, but it's okay. I'm holding that for a little bit. I have 3 of those. Coinbase is ripping to the upside. Coinbase is ripping because Bitcoin's ripping. So I'm actually going to delete Coinbase off the watch list for today. So DKNG, I am watching that for later dates if we break that low. We have a triple bottom here. But I don't see much of a buying climax. If we saw really high volume on this candle or this candle, if this was a doji candle, then I would be looking to go long, but I do not. So we have SOFI. SOFI is ripping. Now we have around 6 minutes left till this candle closes. We have increasing volume. If this candle closed with a doji candle, expect a pullback down to 20. Don't buy the high. Pull back down to 20 to 1985. We also have we're oversold. So expect a pullback. GoPro's ripping. Not ripping, but we have a PROG. All right, so today was a wonderful day trading so far. And now we're just sitting back and waiting, letting these swing trades kind of take effect. Now, if SQ hits price target, I think we're going to see it come up to 263, 265 by the end of the week. I'll be up around, we'll say $600 for SQ. There's one. Now, PROG. So I'm just trying to add up everything. PRG. Now I have two. Select option. January 21st, 2021. And then we have a $2 call. 76. I'll bid around 200 on PROG and then GoPro. And I have 3 GoPro calls actually. I want to see GoPro over the next few weeks back up to I think 250, and I could be up around maybe $300-400. We'll see. Been in SFI since 14 and bought the dips. Woo! What a great trade. That was awesome. Man, you're sitting pretty now. We have SQ coming back, filling the gap. Let's see how my speed test is doing. How my internet. I'm Columbus, city of Columbus. All right, I'm big chilling. Okay. Ping's 21, that's pretty good, and we're getting 400 megabytes. That's not even on the best server. Getting around 35. Not bad, not bad. I like this decreasing volume pullback. I want to see SQ rip over the next few days. Probably about us. I missed my buy-in. Oh, well, yeah, hey, it happens. What prediction would you have for DNN over the coming week? It happens. It happens. Don't chase it. Break over 185. Break over, break over there. I want to see a retest of 180. If we see a success, or 180. If we see a successful retest of 180, I think we could see this, again, over 180. Where is this? Break over 180, we have room back up to 2. So if we hold 180, I think we could see it back up to 2. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to get on the phone. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Oh wow, I'm up there. My cost basis for SE is C limited. Cost basis is 150 a share. It's sitting at 380 right now. Um, all right. Okay, oh. PRRG, nice retest. Want to see it crack 255. So I want to see SQ hold 246. I want to see it hold today. Again, if it breaks the low, breaks to come to 244, I am probably going to cut my losses. Um, 19th at a 262 call. We have one at 604. Comes down today to 244. 244. I will cut my losses. Very small loss of around $40, but yeah, about around 114 up today. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, but I am waiting for SQ. Nice pullback. I think over the next coming weeks, we could see SQ rip today. Decreasing volume pullback. Ideally, I want to see SQ back up to 250 today. Right now, 247.47. I'm up again. I'm up. Oh, okay. Like this decreasing volume pullback. Our size kind of moving up. Okay, sorry guys. What indicator was that you used to predict the price? I'm sorry. Are you talking about this? The level 2? I mean that we already talked about that, and well, I don't use any indicator. It's just like a price action, VPA, volume price analysis, and overall market psychology, trend lines, support and resistance. We had an inverse head and shoulders pattern potentially. It's not the cleanest here. But so again, I predict it just by my own experience. Um, Copy. All right, I just put, if you guys are looking to actually take your trading to the next level, I mean, alpha day trading, you can see what we got here. Josh Howardson, he's currently streaming right now. There's Josh. It's pretty face. No, the green dash line's going left to right. Oh, that's support and resistance. I can cover that in a sec. But again, we cover, Josh, we do a live lesson, live question and answers every single day. You get these $2,400 scanners for free. A trader's toolkits, ultimate day trading starter kit. I can set you up if you guys are interested with this round. Whoops. It's I mean, market could cost $1,800, but I can get it to you guys for free. If you guys would like that, it goes over. Let's go ahead and actually look at the potential, what actually lessons it has if you're actually looking to make some money. These are the chapters. Module 1, we have all of these chapters. 2, 3, 4. So all of these, it has 50 or so hours of content, more than 20 hours of on-demand video, but it has $500. We can move over that, but that's only on videos. So then you have a lot more for potentially like just studying, just looking and reading. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I mean, I can set you guys up. The green dash is going left to right. Yes. Here, and you know, any dashes. So these are the support and resistance. Now I find support and resistance by looking at previous price action. Basically, where a stock has come up, hit, pulled back, where it bounces in between, they're known as support and resistance, and it's basically psychological levels that traders follow. Because think about it as this: let's say a trader pulling up here. Let's say a trader buys in right here. We see we had some slight resistance here. Buying up here, pulls back. They're holding. When it comes up even close to this level, they're going to sell because they want to get out. They're like, I'm done. I don't want to see this go higher. I just need to get out because I want to keep me from losing more. So what happens? It pulls back. And again, let's say we buy with a gap. And usually when we're coming into resistance, and once we break the resistance and come back, it usually becomes support. Because now people are pulling up. If they bought in here, let's say they didn't sell at the top, when they pull back, they are going to sell for a small loss or a small profit or loss because they don't want to see it come any lower. I like this decreasing volume pullback. I want to see SQ break this downtrend today. I want to see it back up to 253, 282, or 228. PROG's ripping. I want to see it break that 255 level. 255 level. Let's see if we can break two. How do I add that to my charts? Are you on TD Ameritrade? If you're on TD Ameritrade, so first thing you want to do is, for me, you can either come down to this tool right here, but I like to use my scroll wheel. So I use my scroll wheel. I click down. I come over to my price level, and then I just add one. I'm going to set it as default. Reset to factory defaults and save as default. Whoops. So let's go ahead and whoops. Give me one sec. Reset to factory defaults. Okay. There's the factory default. So that's what you're going to be looking for. And what you want to do is double click on it. Let me make sure you guys can still see that window. Yes, you can. Then I like changing. You can change it to whatever color. I usually do green, and then I do the middle dashed, and then I have the width at 1, and I like to keep left extension on. So left extension on, right extension on, and change to whatever color you want, and you can change the style of it. And then I like the width as 1. You can also have it at 5, but that's a little thick. That's a thick boy. Then you want to save it as default. So then every single time you add one, it comes up like that. Let me know if you want me to, if you need me to go through that again. PROG up at 260 now. I'm up 59 bucks in the day. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Now we just need, once PRG's ripping and SQ's ripping, we're gonna be up a good amount today. That's what I'm gonna be looking for. GRPO kind of choppy. SQ's kind of getting that bounce. I want to see this continue to move here. I don't like how we have still that decreasing volume. But we are back above the 9 EMA. We do kind of have a uptrend on the play. So I do want to crack this 248 level, or this previous intraday high. Oh, I accidentally deleted the live stream. No, Josh, I didn't mean to do that. Right now, guys, we're just sitting on our hands and watching. We're not doing anything. We're sitting in the green. I mean, and I can't have any more of this drink, so I'm pouring it out because it's not carbonated anymore. All right, we are in on SQ. We're still waiting for DraftKings and Zoom to continue. Okay. Now let's look at DraftKings. Okay. I want to see us crack. AMC is on the move. Okay, there we go. AMC's over 24 or 42. I think we're gonna see. I want to see a small pullback. There's that retest. I want to see another retest here before I actually look to continue to buy here. Implied volatility is at 100, which I'm not a fan of. But I am this over 142. This would have been a great entry to buy. So I think we have room up to 242 or 44 today for AMC. What's FCEL doing? SESN. What's going on here? I mean, might have a triangle pattern forming. Break over 112. We have room up to 140, 150. In room to 2, we have a gap to fill at 2. I mean, this is not much. I mean, I'm not. I mean, yeah, we have a nice. We did break below that trend line. Do we have it? We don't really have an increase in volume, which is not what we want to see. We usually want to see increasing volume. Let's see if volume starts to step in. Only 600 bars on this candle. I mean, this candle just opened actually, but very light volume. Wanna go our separate way. I like this decreasing volume. I want to see. Let's look at the SPY is ripping, increasing volume. I think we're starting to see some bearish reaction from from the SPY. Don't like this really long wick to the upside, but we have very light volume. I want to see a bigger pullback here. See pullback. We have a pivot low though, so I might look to get in if we do close green, but not a huge fan of it. I mean, if I would enter, my stops would be below this low. For ZM. Looking for a ZM's price at 267. I think I would want to see a potential 25, take it 25 days out, so the theta's not too big. I think we could see it back up to 75. We do a $600 call. 275, 12 November. Then we go from AMC's ripping. We have room back up to 44 today. I like this decreasing volume pullback here. We're getting just rejected. I think we could see, I want to see this now start to round off. PRG at 256. Might have a, not the best. I want to see PROG start to, now we have above average volume. I want to see it come up to 260, 270, and then I want to see us hold 250 and then 240, and then potential break for PROG. Break, if we do a measured move here, I mean, up to 270. I mean, we have room back up. I mean, price target of 350. I want to see it. I have at the PRG at 2.5, and then we have the $2 calls. 76. I want to see it back up to around 350. Realistically, in 2 weeks, we'll see. I mean, if we can come up in 2 weeks, that'd be nice. See ya. Have a good one, my man. I'm about to end the stream here soon. I think I'm done trading for the day. I'm just going to let these swing trades kind of play out. We got PROG looking for the move higher. SQ looking to get some of that bullish reaction. Now we have that increase in volume. Now we have that spike. Don't like to see this decreasing volume. I do want to see this back up. If this closes below today, I think I'm just going to cut it here. Because we already filled that gap. Now I want to see it back up and close. We do have a very light volume. There it is. There it is. We broke over that high. That's what I like to see here. I have a position on the 19th. Implied volatility is 41. If we can actually rip to the upside, I would want to see the implied volatility move up. As the implied volatility moves up, Vega also moves up, and every single point that the volatility moves up, so does the cost of the option. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you guys want to get consistent live streams all day, Josh Howerton with Alpha Day Trading. I'm another mentor and leader inside of there. Crypto updates. Let's go ahead and actually adjust this. You get stock, everybody, all the team alerts. Any news that we see, profits. We gotta get profits on profits on profits. P&L. Oh my gosh, 45K, 33K. Woo! We got fill that. That's not plug power. 53%, $50. Again, I'm looking for Pancake Shark. Pancake Shark is our big winner. So we get a ton of buyers. $2,000. Guys, again, we are actually focusing on education. We do signals, but not a lot. We actually focus on education because we want to teach you, instead of giving you a fish, like giving you a alert, we want to teach you how to make your own alerts. Again, you get this, you can pop out this stream, you can, zoom in on the stream, you can pop out chat, you get options alerts, and you get crypto alerts. Everything's crazy. It's amazing. Free lessons. We have 120 lessons that if you remember, you get automatic access to 120 lessons. So if you guys are interested in that, please check out. Let me grab the link for you guys if you are interested. Please feel free to check out this link. And then, oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Zoom is ripping. Want to see it break over those highs today. Did it break over the high? Oh, it did, baby. Woo, that's what we're talking about. Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know. Go and see. Oh, it did. And it's ripping. That's what we're talking about. We're up $80 on it. So, again, thank you guys so much for shopping in. If you guys are interested in learning and actually taking your trading to the next level, please check out that link. And if you are interested in, if you are interested in the chat room, I can get you guys the $500 Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit for free. If you are, go ahead and email me, or I'll actually give you guys a little bit, or let me find out what email, because I have a good amount of emails. Cole. Go ahead and send me an email if you are interested and want that Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit. Go ahead and send me an email and we can work something out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Today's going to be a great day. Again, hold your profits. You're interested, yes, go ahead and send me an email and just be like, what's up? And then I can explain everything from there. So thank you guys so much for the support. I mean, I've been live streaming for a long time, for a while, and I'm getting better and better at it. So thank you guys so much. I will sub Deep Gill again. If I see an email from you, I will respond to you. Hopefully by today. If I do have time, I have a pretty busy day, but I probably will. Thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.